How have I lost my notebook? I'm losing it, Chad. I'm losing it. Oh, there it is. We're good. Sitting there wondering where my push-up notebook's gone. Another kind of overcast day. We're going to have to clean that up. It's a bit grubby, isn't it? Hang on. Right, all sorted. We have a clean lens. This is good. Decided I'm just going to do the workouts in the garage at the moment, to be honest. Just do it down there. I think I think the lighting's better, and two, I think just we don't get all the wind noise and all the road noise and stuff as much. So. Good to see you, brother. G'day. Yeah, I'm going to have to be accountable to Ronnie when Ronnie gets in here, because I told Ronnie I'd schedule it, and then getting phone calls this morning and watching other streams and all sorts. So I should have turned up on time for Ronnie, but we should be just the right time that Ronnie can catch us, hopefully, if he gets the notification. How are we all going? Just heading home now. I'll join you. Fantastic, man. Yep. Going to do 300 today. I did 500 yesterday. Just get some light on, all right? Sorry, I'm a bit frantic. I've been running around trying to organise 50 different things. You know how it goes in life, you gotta keep up with it all. I used to let it all build up too much, and now that I do this and stuff, I've got to learn to handle it all. Be a big boy. Who's a big boy? I'm a big boy. Man, tell you what, certainly not easy driving yourself every day, is it? So we need to get these floorboards screwed down now. Now the garage floors cleared up. We'll get all these packed in and tightened up. Yeah. We're getting there. One problem at a time. One day at a time. Right. I can't do the disappearing dog thing, Isn't that what you meant to do? You meant to disappear on your dog, drop the towel. I'm no good at that. Get this, so we got a bit of padding on the floor. That's always good for the old wrists. No, all comments saying, oh, okay, isn't there? Oh, yeah, I don't know, man. That's new information. Oh, man. I'm feeling all right after the 500 yesterday. I don't feel sore. As difficult as it was to get to 500 again, it's a lot easier than it was last year, so doing all right. We're going to do 300 push-ups today, so we've got the 14th, I believe. I'll double check. I should be right in my book, I'm pretty sure. Yep, Friday the 14th of August, 11 AM here in New Zealand. So 14th. I'll actually note down the time as well. 300. Cool. No, it's not raining here at the moment, thankfully. Yeah, it has for the last couple of days. A couple of days ago, it just rained the entire day. Yesterday, it was on and off. But today, it seems to be clearing up a bit. It's very overcast, gloomy. I'd say it probably will rain later on or soon. Sunny Canada today. Oh, making me jealous, mate. Making me jealous. All right, do I need the hoodie for the field? Oh, I'm a bit cold, to be honest, so I'd say we'll get through a set or two with the hoodie on. So it's set to live chat. I'll double check, man. Top messages. All messages. Did I miss something, Ronnie, on all chat? Right, to all chat still. Fixing a 2024 BRZ. Oh, nice. So it's a new shape front. J-Poke, all good here, man. All good. Sorry, guys. I've been running around getting lights on stuff. Sorry if I missed anybody there. G'day, Brian. How are you, man? Yeah, we're going to hit 300 push-ups today. That's the mission. Before I come back from this light a bit, I keep being in the shadow of the light, right? So we'll make sure I'm actually visible. I prefer the lighting in the garage, to be honest. The cabinet's really difficult to get some lighting at all. Don't have the 3 dots top right. Oh, okay. Maybe just try to reboot your YouTube, bro. Sometimes it just does glitchy stuff, right? Alright, so I'll get the first 10 going. If you want to join me for any of them, feel free. But yeah, we're going to do 300. Oh, I'm going to. First couple are always the toughest of the day. Okay, one sit down. So forth saw from yesterday, but it's time to start day 2. That's it, bro. I'd be capping yourself at the moment. Do 100 a day, Ronnie. I wouldn't. If you're just trying to start that consistency, bro. Like you can do like 200 is what I started with first year, but it's a real push, man. So you know, I started doing push-ups a year ago. Last 6 months, I haven't been doing anything like I was last September, last August. So we're building it back up now. Might even need to move further back with the way this light is. I keep being in the shadow. It seems. Let's try change it up. As I say, we'll try find some good camera angles and stuff. It's all right. Yeah. Camera's moving when I push up. Yeah, I think the floor's tilting a little on this side. I'm sorry. As I say, we haven't screwed the floor down yet. It's a work in progress garage. But yeah, thanks for letting me know. I do appreciate it. That shouldn't move, hopefully. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what happened when I built the garage floor, is I'm just throwing the boards down and I'm sorting through everything. Then I'm going to reposition and pack everything tight, screw it all down. There's just a lot of stuff in here, so clean up first, then we're going to do the floor. So we're mid-construction still, but we're nearly there. As that was the situation to build this garage, was I had 20 cars and nowhere to go. So it went up very quickly with no floor, and then we had to build a floor while everything has been in it. You know, you make do with what you've got in life, right? Pushing the ground down, you can feel it in Canada. Yeah, fair enough. I can see how it would happen. I'll write down that first 10. Well, the 14R was built to beat the Hayabusa. It's always been a battle between Suzuki and Kawasaki of who could make the fastest superbike. So the Hayabusa, first generation Hayabusas came out, and this is the Kawasaki ZZR 1200. So that is the fastest carbureted production bike ever made, right? So that was the fastest Kawasaki. And when they brought out the first generation injected boosters, that 1200 was faster than a Hayabusa, ran with the Hayabusas, right? Then the Hayabusa, they upped the power. So Kawasaki responded with an injected 1350 roughly, and then the later ones are over 1400 cc. Bit of a thing there, but yes, the ZX14 is known as the Hayabusa killer, my friend. That's the bike you buy to beat Hayabusas on. Not for amateurs. I wouldn't suggest, if you've been riding less than 10 years, you shouldn't be on anything remotely like a Hayabusa or a ZX14. It's my opinion. Alright, I'll get another 10 push-ups in, guys. It's 20 down. What do? We're just gonna get 300 today, man. 300 push-ups. So yeah. So we're nearly 10% of the way done, right? You go, oh, 300 push-ups. It's like, oh, well, we've nearly done 30 so far. We're on 20. The next 10 will be at 30. We're 10% done, right? think I've seen you around the workout streams. I'm sure you have, mate. Yep, I support any good, genuine channel, man. So there's other guys in the space. Some of them I support, some of them I don't. But yeah, if you see me around there, there's some good people on here for sure. I just keep it real, bro. My channels, it's not all like I don't really do a show of it or anything. We just hang out and chat and keep it more chill. I'm doing push-ups at the moment. I'm going to be doing 739 push-ups every day in September for the New Zealand Prostate Cancer Foundation. So we're just building up for that this month. Yesterday I did 500 push-ups. Yeah, double tap on the old forehead. Wolverine looking, yeah, thank you, mate. You're not the first to say it. We did it on live once when my beard was long. We actually shaved out the middle. We had a chat on live, and then we had a chat. It was Wolverine for about half an hour. So yep. Yeah, I woke up like this, mate. The hair's just, flowing through my middle of my day here, to be honest. So it's about 11 in the morning, but I need to get these done. So 30 down, so we're 10% of the way there. Pro Nate stream, I've subscribed to you. Love the bikes. I appreciate it, dude. I appreciate it. Yeah, I just came from, I was just over on Nate's stream just now, doing a collab with Gym Homie Chris. Yeah. But I need to get this, and I was getting a bit late. I got to turn it. Ronnie's always waiting on me. I always have to remember that. Ronnie, you've been in my head for 2 hours this morning. Like, all right, this should be about the right time to come on, that Ronnie can catch it. And Matt will have got home from work, and we can get the boys can get their workouts in. 30 down again. One mistake I used to make was in these early sets, I'd rush the rest too much, right? I'm like, oh yeah, first 10, oh yeah, 20, oh yeah, and I'd get to 50 real quick, but then it burns me out for the rest, right? So I need to make sure I'm getting those rests now as well. So I just take it cruising. Just cruising on through. We're at 30. I did bring water down with me. I was sitting there thinking. Got some electrolytes, some pre-workout in here. Start to keep the pace going. We got 40 down. In my house and refreshing your page, waiting to do this with you. Oh, fantastic, Ronnie. Yeah, sorry, mate. I did say the moment I went live to everyone, I said I'm going to have to apologise to Ronnie for not scheduling it. I did spend the last 2 hours like, I better schedule it, and then the phone rings again. Something else comes up. I got to sort some stuff, help somebody out this afternoon and stuff. So my whole day keeps reshuffling. No, man. Thank you, brother. What's up, bro? Just got off work. How did you feel this morning? Beast last night, 500. Appreciate it. Yeah, feeling all right today. A little, like a bit sore, but nothing bad. We're at 40 at the moment. I'm going to go to just a 300 today. After the 500 yesterday. I think that'll be a good point for today. What time is it for me? Just after 11 a.m, probably like 11:15 or something like that now. Yeah, it's the 50 down. It's 10 at a time, cruising on through it. Too hot now. Right. The record I did 5:05. I think it was 50. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was 5:05. But yeah, it's all good. Dying sore. Yeah. Just push through it, bro. Just work through it. You'll be right. It'll be sore the first few days, man. That's why I say keep yourself at 100 a day. And those first 3-4 days, like, doesn't really matter how much it hurts, bro. Like, the first one will be hell. It really will. I've been there, man. You get to day 4, day 5, and you're like, I'm getting used to soreness. And you will wake up one day and just be like, I can't move. Just need to roll everything slow, stretch yourself, get moving, get yourself loosened up, and then just start hitting the floor. After a week, man, it's just a non-issue anymore. You wouldn't think it, but yeah, that's everyone's like, how do these guys do it without rest days? It's like, man, don't take a rest day, and you just stay in the thing. You're not sore. You just do the reps. It's the rest days that make you blown sore, to be honest. Did a lot of trial and error with that one. $60. You're my big fan. Fantastic, bro. Chaitanya, yeah, I remember you, mate. I remember you. How are you? How you been? Yeah, it's probably haven't seen you in about a month. How are you, my friend? I remember you. Good to see you back. Yeah, that's it, bro. That's fine to used to be a beast, bro. You can always come back. You know what I always think in my mind? I haven't peaked yet. I'm always trying to reach that new prime. Like, I'm only 39. Like, I shouldn't have peaked out at 20 or 30, and falling off's okay, but this time I'm coming back better than I ever have, right? That's what we're trying to prove to ourselves, that we can come back, bro. You're back on the journey. It's all right. Don't beat yourself up for how long you're down for. Just keep those eyes forward, man. Remember how it felt. Don't let yourself go there again. Just keep moving forward. Oh, yeah, going well. Outpost. You did 500 push-ups yesterday. At 60 now, so we're going to 300 today. Sit on my feet a bit different. I keep bending my toes. Bending my toes under me. Once you get started going through it, it's a lot easier. Ran a mile intending, running 5 more miles because it felt so good, even though I sucked at the same time. That's it, man. I would say, don't push yourself and try to be like, I used to be able to do this, or this is more than ever, straight away, right? You're more focusing on building the habit and the consistency. So, if you really burn yourself out at it, it's going to make the next day really hard, and then you miss a day, and then you miss 2 days, and you miss 3, right? So it's way better, rather than doing 500 push-ups a couple of days in a row than none. It's way better if you're doing 20 a day every day and then building up from there, for example, right? But the whole name of the game is consistency. That's what'll hold everything together, because through consistency, you're creating a routine. Creating a routine in your life is the structure you need for things to actually flow and work, and problems can come up and you can tweak things, right? But that's why you need to be consistent with the workout, because it's part of your daily routine at a time slot, right? So, you miss that part of the routine, the whole day's off, your whole system's off. Almost 50, you do it every day, nice. Yeah, solid, bro. Yeah, just do what you can do sustainably, bro. That's all I'd say. You don't need to be a hero and burn out real high numbers. I usually wouldn't go for high numbers, but I'm doing it as a thing for the cancer charity and to test myself in that way. But I'm not going to kid. I'm doing 739 push-ups every day in September, but I'm not going to be one of these guys on here every day. Let's do 1,000 push-ups every day. I did a bit of that kind of 500,000 push-up stuff with my first channel, man, and it's just it just overdoes it. You can't really operate in life. I'm all about building strength and building endurance and getting dopamine and endorphins and actually being able to operate in your life, right? You don't want to burn out all your muscles just working out. You got to be able to do your work as well, or else it's not doing anything for you. Favorite drinks to hydrate? Usually just electrolyte powder, to be honest. And water is my preferred. If I'm really trying to, I don't do any, no supplements, no vitamins, nothing like that. I don't eat vegetables. I eat pickles on the hamburgers. That's my only vegetable at the moment. But, I don't eat vegetables. Try to keep sugar and carbs down and stuff. I've still got a bit of that from too much pizza, mate. We're at 70. Cool. 80. What's that, Mad Matt? You'd have to explain that one to me. I haven't heard of that. Do I run? Oh no, not myself. I don't. I'm way out on the gravel, and I've done too many injuries to this leg to be like running effectively. Usually I'll BMX. I've been a bit slack with that lately. I could do with yeah. I usually get out on the BMX as sort of my legs rather than running. So yeah, I broke my ankle front and rear in one motorbike crash, shattered this knee and the same hip. So this leg, if I run on uneven surface, every bit of rock just twists it, and it's just undoable, man. Yeah. Whereas on a BMX, it's a lot more stable, and I can put that effort in, but yeah, it doesn't twist my leg funny. So it's sort of working around old injuries, right? Bring your elbows in closer. Sometimes I do, bro. Sometimes I do. I can't bring them in too close because of my old elbow injury, right? As I was just saying, you have to work around injuries, right? So this arm doesn't straighten. You can see that's not fully straight. This arm is right. That's fully straight. This arm I can't fully straighten. So I shattered my elbow here. I don't know how well you can see it. It's a big scar. You probably can't see it. It's a big scar from here up to here. I shattered the whole back of this bone off. So a bit of wire holds it together. So yeah, I just do my best, man. But yeah, I appreciate your input. I do try and sort of not elbow it out too wide, but if I do too many reps with them in, yeah, the elbow doesn't like it. Crashed a 7500 6 years ago. It'll happen. That's motorcycles, bro. You pick yourself back up and learn like anything in life, right? I've probably crashed a motorcycle, I don't know, 20 plus times at this point, at least. Always learn something. Push-ups there. I was X6 down once, but I didn't get hurt. All my injuries came from jumping out of a helicopter. Yikes, man. It's funny. Most of my injuries honestly have been BMX, like crashing at high speed on racetracks. I've never broken anything. Touch wood. But it's actually BMX and stuff. Like I crashed when I was riding the track bike last, I crashed it 3 times and was fine in my Alpinestars suit. And then I had a bit of time off it, and I booked a couple of track days. I'm like, I'll get out on the BMX, get some cardio, whatever. Within 5 minutes, I crashed my BMX at one of those Red Bull pump tracks, like the real banked corners. So I went over a double jump and then high sided basically, and went hip first into the wall, into the banked wall, and yeah, broke my hip. So you go, you can crash a 1000cc superbike, 120 mile an hour plus 3 times and break nothing. Then you can break your hip on a bicycle in a Red Bull, skate park at 15 miles an hour. So if anybody has kids or anything who ride those kind of skate parks, get some impact shorts for snowboarders. They're like undershorts that have like little lumps of gel and padding in them. They're impact shorts for snowboarding. Give that to little Timmy on his scooter or at the skate park or whatever. Because the hips, if they take a whack, it's not fun. Totaled it. Yeah, it happens. 19 vertebrae when you hit the what? What? Some days are better than others, bro. What? The parachute, helicopter jumping. What? Why did you? Oh dear, this does not sound good, my friend. What kind of? What kind of Die Hard movie or something have you come from, man? This story sounds wild, cowboy. I think you need to make a YouTube video telling this story, man. We need more details. Spill the tea, dude. We're at 90 push-ups. Going to 300 today. Yeah, it's 100 down. I'm just going to have to sit a bit different here. I'll keep leaning forward, twisting me toes. Just sit with you like this, eh? All right. 100 down. How are you, Sultan? Good to see you, mate. How's things going today? Need to burn off this belly fat a bit more. See? Monster mash. There's a graveyard smash. Mash. See, I've got to get rid of all this. See, everyone goes, oh, you got an 8-pack. It's like, mate, monster mash. No good. Good evening, Hector. Great time to come in, mate. The monster mash there, as requested by Ronnie. I could do the full song and sing it, but I'm not quite feeling that ADHD today. We might get there in the end. Oh yeah, as I say, guys, you won't find another channel like this one. I don't give a crap what anybody thinks. It's great. It's very liberating when you reach that point. So hopefully I can convey that message. The less F's you give, the happier you'll be in life. The less you care what other people think, or embarrassment is an underexplored emotion. Which means I can put myself in front of the world on YouTube and do this. We do the mash. We do the monster mash. We do the mash. It was a graveyard smash, right? I don't care. Click that shit. Share it everywhere. I don't give a fuck. So you got to not care what other people think. Yeah, down in the garage, man. It's a bit more finished than the cabin, so I'm doing workouts down here at the moment. Yeah, we're getting there with the garage. It's bit by bit. Like the stream for the Monster Mash. Oh, shit. That's what I want to inspire people to do, man, is be yourself. Don't try and be what the world, tells you to be. That's why I'm not on here, let's go, and it's I'm not like other fitness guys. I'm not even a fitness channel, right? I'm just some random New Zealand dude. G'day, how's it going? Push-ups. Alright. Looks really organised. Oh, yeah, we won't go to the wide shot there, Hector. We still got bins of parts to sort through there. I mean, it's a lot better than it was. I mean, that's what we still got to sort through, just those bins there. A couple of bins there and stuff. Get back to that project car soon and stuff. Like and subscribe for more Monster Mash content. Oh no, now I got to do it again. Now it feels like an obligation. I'm not going to do it now. Just because you told me to. Alright, Respect Farm Life. Good to see you. How are you, mate? Getting some push-ups in. I'm training for 739 push-ups every day next month for the New Zealand Prostate Cancer Foundation. So they have a challenge called Blue September every year in September. It's, to help support the charity and bring awareness. So doing 739 push-ups a day for them. So throughout August, we're just building the numbers up. I did 500 yesterday. Today, dialing it down a bit, going to do 300. We're at 100 at the moment. 200 push-ups to go. Yeah, we're just going to tick away at them. Have a chat. Nah. Gotta watch out. Heidi's not as friendly as she looks on camera. You're going to have to be careful with that one. She'd eat you. Oh, mate. Oh, there we go. We're doing all right. The real show with this and the hard grip will be September. So I'm kind of enjoying this, taking it this pace now. You'll see in September what it's going to take to do 739 push-ups a day. It ain't going to be pretty. Have to really grit through it. So yeah, I'm trying to enjoy this time, have a bit of pacing, and try and be as prepared as I can be. So we'll see how we get on. Have another little sip of water there. When the sun comes out, hopefully I can go get a tan. I haven't seen the sun in 84 years. Yeah, so when summer rolls around, I'll be able to get a tan. You know, all these American fitness guys are on, they're all tan from summer. Here I am looking like a blooming Irishman. Come to a workout with me, guys. We're going to do some push-ups today. More laughter. Am I a mechanic? Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm a mechanic. I work from home, man. Work from home. At the moment, I'm doing push-ups for a cancer charity, bro, and in general, I do some workouts on this channel and stuff. Self-improvement channel, man. Create your outcome, helping people build the life they want to build, bro. That's what I do here. Help inspire people to go their own path, chase their goals, their dreams, you know, not what everybody else says they should do. That's it, man. That's the basis of the channel. It's good vibes, positive energy, and just try to help people. How do you fix the external perpetual motion of the gears in the hydro-powered plant? You call the person who's qualified to do that, and you get them to do it. That's what people specialize in things for. Yes, that's what I would do there. Otherwise, maybe I don't know, ask Google AI, but I wouldn't trust it on TalkSpecs. Be careful with that one. You know, always question your AI information. Recheck it, make sure it's correct before you do up bolts and stuff. I'm just saying. If you're trying to look up something about oil changes for your car and quantities and shit, don't just ask AI and take its word. Like, you know, go look at the sources it gives you. At the end of each statement that shows you its source. You know, I'm just saying. Otherwise, you break something. Yeah, g'day, Daniel. Good to see you, mate. Yeah, you all got the tans. Yeah, blimmin'. All these, like, Florida-style men out here with their summer tans making me look like a blimmin' white sheep, eh? New Zealand winter, eh? As if the time zone difference to stream wasn't bad enough. You know? $120. 120 down. All right, good. Good. 120. That leaves 180 to go. Hey, Hector, great to see you, man. No oil changes needed on the cars. Fair enough. Mr. George. Shit. What do you guys do to my brain with this shit? Bean has the best name ever, Hector. Did you know the guy that played Hector in the Fast and Furious movies, right? He was Hector in the first Fast and Furious. He's done like 20 or 30 different movie roles, and in every movie he's called Hector. In every movie he plays that character because he is a Hector, right? I watched yesterday, Bean, I addressed you in Dennis's chat as @Hectic Hector. I think that'd be a great name change for you, bro. From Beantown, go to Hectic Hector. I'm just saying, man. I'm just putting it out there. Hectic Hector. It's perfect. Gotta be ready for race wars, man. You heard that, eh, Matt? Hector's going to be running 3 Honda Civics with spoon engines. T66 turbos with NOS. Oh, the amount that joke got overplayed on the internet, man. The amount that got memed on. I love how we just talk about a bit of anything, guys. It keeps me distracted off this blooming shit. Do difficult shit. Arms hurting. Hilarious. Back and forth. This is good. This is good. I like it. We'll make it work. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Ain't nothing gonna slow me down. Oh no. Yep. Keep going. G'day, darling. You darling Susie, how are you, love? Susie did a very good job of letting me sleep in this morning. She shuffled out the door quietly, early, and I managed to sleep through it for once. I'd woken up about 4 times in the night before her alarm went off, but after that I was good. So, for once I got 6 hours of sleep instead of 4, so that's nice. Yeah, brother Jim, homie Chris, good to see you, bro. Great work on that collab with Nate, brother. Sorry I had to abandon you guys early. I was getting to the point I'd sort of kept putting off my workout. I'm like, I better get on here and get it. And we're doing 300 push-ups today, bro. I'm just at 130. Just cranking on through them. Great work there. Jim homie Chris and Nate Kelly Fitness were doing is that his app now? Nate Kelly Fitness? Yeah, they were doing a collab workout just as I come on here. Gotta get rid of this pudginess, guys. It's no good. Monster Mash. I think Gary the Possum just woke up. Possibly. Might have ruined his nap. Alright. Boss says keep going. Mr. George. Mr. George said to keep going. Mr. George, how much you pay the new guy? $20. Too much money. No good operator. Too many memes stuck in my head, man. Like I said, I brain rotted myself for years before I got my shit together. It's all still in there now. Yep. Oh yeah, 140. So we're nearly halfway there. Halfway there, we'll make it, I swear, living on a prayer. And all that. Oh, I'm getting old, you know that? I'm getting old. Not bad for 39, only working out for a year. Stop being lazy for once in my life. Oh, yeah, look at that. For a year of working out, half-assed to be honest. Just body weight, no weights, no nothing. Just push-ups, pull-ups. Diet's probably the most important, right? Annie, I wouldn't worry about the world's issues, man. Worry about your own life. Don't stare at the world and blame the world. Blame yourself and your own inaction. What you want to do is actually just focus on building your life and your friends and your family. You don't want to be focused on all this global stuff, man. It's got nothing to do with you. That's the trap. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to distract you so you spend your life not doing what you should be doing. Not even never make anything of yourself. Because you're scrolling through everybody else's lives. You're blaming the politics. You're blaming the world, the food prices, the wages, everything else that you can't control. So how you make your life better is everything you take into your own control, right? Once you take your power back, you're going to feel powerful. If you lay in bed and you're like, oh, why bother, or everything's screwed, and play video games or something, or drink and numb yourself out, you're never going to get anywhere. You're going to feel that way forever. Until you change something, you're going to feel that way forever. So it's one day or it's day one. Pick day one. If there is something in your life that's bothering you about yourself, or you're gaining weight, whatever, if you do not change it, you're going to die that way. If you're okay dying that way, it's up to you. But if an idiot like me can do it, anybody can. You know? If I can, you can. We're all human beings. We're made out of the same stuff. Focus on what matters. $150. 150 to go. We're halfway there. We'll make it, I swear. There we go. Did 500 yesterday, so rather than do 500 again today or something, just going to do 300 and see how we go. Probably do 300-400 tomorrow, then we'll try to do a day at 600 or something, right? We're going to start moving it around. Just, I got to do 739 every day in September. So I need to do this carefully. Up, down, split sessions. I have a plan. Then, we'll see how it all goes. It should work. Wicked. 95. Sweet. Solid work, Ronnie. Just stop at that 100, bro, please. Please stop at that 100, bro. Don't try and push yourself too hard. As you said, you already saw it's real hard to do it today. Just 100, bro. It's a real good spot you're going to be able to achieve each day. And once we get like a weekend, then we'll get you start going up to like 150s. 150 will be a good point after that. Honestly, more than 200 a day, most people don't need, man. Like I'm doing a real high number next month for a charity and really challenge myself to see if I can do 739 push-ups every day for a month. I mean, up until August, I was doing push-ups every 2 or 3 days. I was doing a couple of hundred. Before August, honestly, I probably did 1,000 push-ups, 1,500 maybe in the last 2 months, right? I've been focusing more on pull-ups and the German hang rollovers and stuff. I wasn't doing that much of it. So essentially spending from August 11th training for like 20 days, and then we're going to be hitting 739 push-ups every day in September. So be a challenge, man. I've never done numbers like that every day. I've done 1,000, but I couldn't do push-ups for 3 days, 4 days after. So we'll make it work. I'll make it happen. Bro, you love going back to work now. See you later. Thank you, Susie. Much love to you, darling. See you later on. Thank you for coming in. Definitely helps keep me going along with the rest of you, especially, but the rest of you drive me, but when the missus comes in and says she's proud of me and keep going, it's obviously a very strong push as well, right? So I appreciate all of you. Appreciate all the love, guys. Get it done, right? It's just a matter of belief. That's what I'm displaying, right? This isn't about my achievement or something. It's about me. Like, let's believe in it. Let's try it. Let's see where it goes. You guys can see it happen. I'll either do it or I'll fail. It doesn't matter, right? But it's about talking about it and understanding and working through the mindset and trying to pass that on to you guys. I'm not here just to, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be on camera. It's all to try inspire other people and show, well, if I can do it. Same with Dennis, right? D-Bird. All the Frenchmen who copied him, whole Pulse and Iron. If I can do it, you can too. Get it with me. Oh no, I just can't watch that kind of stuff, man, where it's all this completely fake act. It's just like, I'm not about it. I live in the real world, man. This is the real world. $160. Do your steps on the treadmill today, Paul Rain? Yep, fair enough, bro. I like that. I like the plan B. If you can't go out, yep, get it on the treadmill. We're at 160. Gonna go to 300. Nearly 30 likes already. Thank you, guys. Do appreciate it. Anybody getting some with me? Or anybody have any questions? As I say, I'm always available for mental health questions. You're struggling with a relationship or something, you can talk about that now. Right? This isn't a fitness channel. This isn't a push-up channel. Right? So as always, to the regulars and stuff, or if you're new, if you have questions about mental health, something you're struggling with motivation, discipline, stress, where you don't know what you want to do with your life or something, right? I'd love to talk about it. So, in the meantime, we're just doing some push-ups. 100, you're sweating your ass off. Solid work, Ronnie. I'd say stop there, bro. To be honest, just do your 100. You're done well, man. Get a bit of water now. We'll hit another 100 tomorrow, bro. So that's a perfect start point for you, bro, when you haven't ever done it. From being there a year ago, bro, I was doing 200 a day, and it was pretty hard to sustain starting out, bro. So just sit on that 100, and it'll help get you through this initial pain, these first sort of 1-2 weeks. Then we'll pump the numbers up if you want to, mate. Okay, we're just gonna have to permanently ban this person. If you're so concerned about the world, just bear this in mind, right? Look at these people who troll. They're so concerned about the world that they're going to go put it in a chat with 9 people in it. You're so worried, and this is what I mean, you can't control these problems. If all you can do with your time, with an issue you care about, is go on a chat with 9 people in it and spread your message, what's that going to do? Is that all you can do? And you still don't see there's no value in caring about any of this crap and talking about it and talking to your friends about it and trying to let everyone know. What are you going to do? Let the world, let 9.5 billion people know, 8 people at a time? Focus on your own life. If you're so worried about the world and the craziness, focus on your friends, your family, the things you care about, your people you care about, the things you want to achieve in your time on earth, despite all that's going on in the world. But if you stare at what's going on in the world, all you're going to do is blame it and say, that's why I can't get what I want in life. You know, what you focus on is what you're going to get. If you focus on the politics, you focus on all this bullshit, you focus on all this distraction, you swipe in. What do you think is going to happen if you lay in bed and swipe Instagram all day? And look at other people live their lives and bullshit, and look at politics. You're just going to come off there angry and feeling insecure and shit. Oh, I'm not really achieving anything in my life. But because. Start comparing yourself to yourself. Look at your life and go, where do I want to be in the next 20 years? Do I still want to be just bitching like it's the government's fault? Like, well, it's never going to change. You're here. You're living life. We all got dropped in it, man. We're all trying to just figure it out, right? I'm just saying. I repeat this message a lot in many different ways, hoping it lands somewhere. If you don't change it, you're going to die that way. If you don't address it, you're either going to, if you're gaining weight, you're getting further and further from being fit. And if you don't address, at some point you have to either change and it's just getting harder all the time, or you're just going to die that way. You're going to die young from it, right? From not taking care of yourself in that way. This applies to anything in life, not just your weight, not just your fitness, not your health, right? Anything you do. It's all distraction. It's all designed to make you not live your life, not focus on your life. They've rage baited an entire planet, so you spend your life looking at everybody else's lives and looking at what everybody else is creating, what they're doing, looking at the politics, there's no time left to live your life. All the hours you had to actually do something outside work and stuff, you feel you're so busy. It's like, well, where is that time going? Are you actually aiming towards anything you want, or are you just staring at the problem? You can either stare at the problem and get nowhere, or you can look for solutions. You can start to build for yourself. But to do that, you have to take everything on yourself. You can't blame anything in the world. Life is self-assignment. There's no way around it. So it's your choice. Just saying. Nobody is going to get me up and drag me down here. I can go lay in bed. I feel like laying in bed and doing nothing. But where the fuck did that ever get me? You hit what you aim at. Eventually. Things without realizing by taking no action, you're taking aim regardless. You're going on a path. If you don't direct the path, you're still going to end up on a path. All right. Great insights. I don't know. I'm just spitballing, man. It's like the difference between, if you're not in control of your life, it's like being on a horse that isn't trained. It's not responding to anything you put in on the ropes. It could run out into traffic in front of a truck. It can do anything, and you're just along for the ride. What do you need to do? You need to be able to control that horse, guide it. You need to have it respond to you. It's the same with a dog, right? If you want your dog off lead running in a park, you have to have your dog trained and have commands and have statements that bring it back so it doesn't attack another dog. So it doesn't run off and just not come back to you or run out into traffic or something, right? You have to have control of things in your life. You can't just let everything wander around. But how much time do we lose looking at what everybody else is doing, looking at sports, looking at politics, bullshit? And the economy and the food price, it's not going to change by you knowing it's there and complaining about it. The only time something ever changes is when you actually put your time and action at it, at what you can control. I'm angry, man. I'm angry they've psyoped the whole planet. I'm angry that everybody, not everybody, but so many people have given up and I'm angry at myself for all the times I've failed to stick to that. Right? But I'm not going to use that to lay in bed and have a sook about it. I'm going to use that to, okay, well, what kind of man are you? Or woman? What kind of person are you? What do you want to achieve in your time on earth before you die? As I say, this isn't a fitness channel. This isn't like any other channel because I'm going to be real about it. I'm not going to put on a character and go, get it with me. Like, let's do 1,000 burpees and this will solve everything in your life. You know, you've got to do the underlying work. You've got to understand the stuff I say, maybe one sentence resonates with one person and something else resonates with another, so I frame it so many different ways, right? And then I'm just hoping, essentially, for luck of the draw, that somebody swiped in here and they're in that right state and they're wanting to change in that right statement, the right conversation when they happen to come in here. I don't know when they're coming in here. I don't know who's here on the other side. I don't know what's going on in their life. I don't know if they just got cheated on. I don't know if they gave up years ago and just went, fuck it, I'll play video games. I don't know. So I just have to constantly be like, I'm trying here, guys. I'm trying to give people some hope, right? You can have the life you want. You can't have everything, but there's no point looking at all the distractions. It's just going to take you further away. It's going to make you more miserable, more stressed. You're going to feel helpless. Who wants to feel helpless? You know, this isn't about push-ups at all. Obviously, as I say, this is one thing we stream on here, right? This is for a cancer charity challenge. Just doing some push-ups, man. But we're at 170 push-ups of 300. Just believe in yourself, man. Whoever's out there, just believe in yourselves. Don't believe in the people you went to going like that. You thought you respected friends, family, whatever. You took them to them and you tried to talk to them with bright eyes, like, oh, I'm inspired by this, and they shut it all down for you. And then you just sit there feeling powerless and dejected and worthless. Right? Fuck those people. Show them. Prove them wrong. For you, not for them, not to prove them wrong, for you. Because you always knew you could do it. You always knew it was what you wanted to pursue, so go do it. But proving them wrong is just a freaking side bonus. That's how you win. By doing what you set out to do anyway, which proves them wrong, but you don't give a fuck that you proved them wrong. You give a fuck that you ignored them and did your thing for you. Well, it's the count, 170 of 300 at the moment. Did 500 yesterday, doing 300 today. $180. I don't know, man. It bothers me what people like Andrew Tate and that have done to these young men and stuff. The way all these grifters selling courses and shit have misguided people and misrepresented themselves. And they flip-flop between, oh, you've got to have all this material, shouldn't be rich. And then they turn around and go, oh, actually, money doesn't matter, you know. There's nothing to buy, and now what I want is people around me. It's just endless bullshit. But they're the ones who get the clicks, man. That's where it all goes. So we just sit here and quiet little corner of the internet here. So if you want to join us, hit the sub, hang out. We usually do like evening mental health chats and stuff, and all sorts. We just talk about reality that the majority of people are living in is this reality, right? So we try and actually be realistic. 190. Yep, they do. They do, and then all the taxes come off it and everything else. Yep, you lose about 50% in the end. That's how it goes. But as I say, it's beyond my control, you know. It's not my platform. So, it's part of it, man. This is how it goes. How the world works. If I can't change it, I'm not going to get mad about it. Feeling a bit of pain under there at the moment. Struggling to get that arm down off just in there. Just give it a moment. Just give it a wee moment. Yeah, as I say, guys, this isn't a fitness channel. It's a build your life channel. It's a screw the opinions of everybody else. Go after what you want in life channel, because that's where you're going to stop, you know, struggling, stop being depressed. You know, have something to aim at that you actually want to aim at. It's always called to you. You know what it is. You know what's worth it to get up for. Just the world, politics, other people you've asked, family, whoever, everyone's shut it down. You know what it is you want. Just make it happen. You make it happen by shutting out all those voices telling you can't do it. That's why you don't believe in yourself, because you've got all these people telling you, or you believe in you, and then the people around you essentially tell you not to believe in you, because they think they're protecting you. They don't do it intentionally, but it's how it is. We're at 190, I'm going to take it through to the 200. Okay, there's 200, 100 to go. We go 300 today. I'll try to go to 300 in this one session. I did 500 yesterday. I am starting to get some problems on that arm. So we'll see how we go, but I don't want to... We're trying to build up to 739 push-ups every day for September, so I'm going to make sure I'm not doing any damage. You know, some patience goes a long way. Try to click everything back in there. There you go, big and strong. Big and strong. Nate Kelly, how's it going, dude? Positivity, great to see you stream, man. Great to see you doing a collab with Jim Homie Chris, bro. Love it, and thank you. Yeah, I did a donate you to get you guys do some squats. Love that, man. Solid work. You can change it, and you are. Don't doubt yourself. Practice what you preach, brother. We can make world peas. I like that. Much love to you too, brother. Appreciate you coming by. Yeah, Jim Homie Chris was in here before, and he might have run off by now. I'm sure if you guys need to chill out a bit, get some food in you after a workout like that. Alright, I did 500 yesterday. So I was going to do 300 today. We just hit 200, but I'm just taking it real careful, real easy, man. Try and get myself right for September. You know, I've started training on like August 11th, so I got like 20 days to get ready for 739 push-ups a day. So it's tricky. 210. Yesterday I got to 229 and I couldn't do a set of 10 to get to the 230. And then I did one extra. Then I went to do the set from 220 to 230. I got to 228. So that's where we stopped yesterday in the morning. I had about a 3-hour rest. Then I came back and did 270 more. Because I promised everybody and myself, you know, we're going to do 500 yesterday no matter what. So I promised 300 today no matter what. So we're at 210 now. If I burn out on it, even if I fail right now, we'll do 90 a bit later on. It's all good. Doing awesome. Let's go. Thank you, bro. Honestly, man, I've been real slack with the workouts. Like, I've been doing the garage stuff, right? Moving all the stuff around instead of the push-ups. So it's kind of kept my physique up a bit. But I haven't done over 200 push-ups a day for over 6 months, dude. It was like every 2 or 3 days, I'd do a couple of hundred push-ups usually and stuff like that, right? Before August, I had like 3 weeks where I probably did like, I think 100, I probably did 1,000, 1,500 push-ups total in like a couple of months before August, man. Just doing all this other lifting as well. I was like, whatever, I'm getting a workout in regardless. But yeah, actually going just to dedicated push-up numbers. Yeah, core's looking alright. I can still do the monster mash though, you know. Monster mash, it was a graveyard smash. Oh, you know, still got a bit of monster mash belly there. Little ziz, bruh. Alright. So I'm gonna work that off. What do you? Not bad, not bad. I've only been working out again since the 11th, man. So there we go. The physique's coming back, mate. But yeah, just a bit in the belly to get rid of, mate. You never know what, as I say, bro, self-deprecating on here, I don't care if I'm living. I just think that shit's funny. I put that stuff up as a short before on YouTube. Yeah, so, I don't know. Just gives me a laugh. I like to make people smile, mate. Alright. We're at 210. I'm getting a lot of pain under here right now, man. Right pinching up in here. Right on that. So that's where I'm feeling like I can barely drop on this right arm right now, so I'm just being a bit careful with that. Love the vibe, bro. Appreciate it, man. Hey, man. As I say, it's all about that positive energy, and I'm just myself, bro. It's just, you know what I mean? That's how you reach other people, right? Is by being real, you know? That's what I'm all about, man. Right, we'll go to 220. Is this low enough? That was basically. Go to 220 there. Ah, man, I'm going to have to change this position a bit. That's better. That's a fact. Yeah. That's it, man. Hey, what were your total numbers on that workout today, Nate? Let me know, bro. You guys get in that work hard, man. Love to see it. I'm waiting for summer here so I can get a tan, man. I look like an Irishman. Look like I'm about to join the UFC. Asking me if they like dags. Periwinkle blue caravan for me, ma. One of my favourite movies, that Snatch by Guy Ritchie there. Yeah, a few days of working out the traps. Trap step is starting to come back in and stuff, you know, once I get some pull-ups in and that. My body, like, it'll come back pretty quick within about a week or two. Yeah, it's finally getting the physique back. That's pretty easy. Pretty easy with the diet I have, to be honest. Just sticking to that, like, literally carnivore diet plus milk. You know, it's steak, some high-fat mince, cheese, eggs. And then, yeah, just milk to stay out of ketosis, bro, because staying keto and keeping pure carnivore, it is very restrictive and stuff. That did help me drop a lot of weight. But honestly, yeah, I'd get real, like, all this goes, I get real skinny, real woman. Probably should go carnivore for a bit, get rid of the love handle. Yeah, that or I gotta fill the love handles out with just big muscle, mate. Big muscle. But eventually the muscle, yeah, I guess I have to keep it up forever like old Tim Effect. How old's Tim Effect now? He's about 73, right? Man, damn, bro. Bro's more ripped than me at like 73. Man's got game. I need to figure out how many reps we did. I don't ever keep track. Yeah, keep track of it, bro, so you can shout it out and mention in your workouts, man, like what you've been doing in the previous days and why you're doing what you're doing today and how you find it helps changing the muscle groups or changing the exercise to let things rest and stuff, bro. Just give all that information you can, dude, for sure. I love to hear it when you give like lessons, give that information, man. All right, we're at 220. I am being very careful of this. Right there, I've got a pinch and right there. I've got to be careful with 220 in. $230. Definitely starting to slow down at that 8. That's where we couldn't get to 2. Yesterday, I could not get to 220 with sets of 10 the whole way, right? So we've already beaten where we're at. We're already the 1% better than we were yesterday. Because yesterday I got to this point, I failed at 8 and 9 reps in these sets. So just bomb past it. Try my first. So I can do it, but I'm not going to do it with. I'm training for 739 push-ups every day for a charity challenge, man. So just straight push-ups at the moment, bro. But yeah, I do want to work on the diamonds and stuff. And people mention that, like, to build my physique better, do diamonds and stuff. Like, I know all that, but it's just not the focus at the moment. After the end of September, yeah, I'll start adding in some other stuff again. I like doing like the skin the cat rolls into German hang holds and stuff like that. So that's a exercise I really enjoy. Beautiful form, thanks mate. Yeah, and my form's struggling, but right now I'm really trying to make it so I'm loading it even. So I do apologize, I'm a bit crooked. I got a pinch in there, and I don't feel like this arm's moving right. So, see, I'm gonna put right up there. Yeah, definitely starting to build the forearms up again. So daily, consistent workouts, right? Get the muscles, especially up through there, builds back in a lot. You do a few days of 200 push-ups, you build all that in there. So that's where it's building mostly. Any push-up handles or dumbbells? Yeah, I've considered it. But yeah, I just do it off the floor at the moment. Yeah, I could get some handles or something. I was just going to get one of those boards with the handles. They're only like $20 or something. Got a push-up counter built into them on the sensor as well. But, you know, some people try to sell you a push-up click button on your chest that they, you know, try crowdfund for. They try and get $15,000 out of their viewers to crowdfund it. And then they're like, with this money, we're going to check for patent conflicts on the product we're trying to sell you that we're fundraising for. It's like, it's not really how it's done. You should have checked for patent conflicts before you released your product, but sure. Before you announced it to anybody. But yeah, I don't know. Apparently these people are business majors and apparently they know marketing. So, but I don't know. I stopped watching all these channels when they started, you know, hey guys, you know, I'm going to give you 400 push-ups for free. Then anymore, it's $1 a push-up. It's like, are you guys joking? Like, you're going to claim you're here to help people when you know, you want to be paid $1 per push-up. That's where the, you know, I'd had enough of watching these kind of people doing this crap. So I always try and stay true to being real on this channel and just being genuine, you know. I think the people deserve better than what others are offering, so here I am. So I made the channel. We go 240. More padding for your hands, yeah. Maybe just wrap some tea towels around it or something, bro. Bit of foam, if you look up just online, like Para Rubber in New Zealand would probably be the place to get some foam and just cable tie it at each end, out of the way of your hands, or something like that would really help. Put some motorbike grips on them or BMX grips on them maybe. You could use some gloves with some good padding as well, like a gel padded glove. Bit of stretch at the bottom. Okay, Matt. Yeah. I'll look into them, bro. Yeah, I've seen some people using them. It's just, yes, it's something I've never done yet. We're at 240, so we got 60 to go. We're just cruising along. I haven't got any more water left down here, so I'm just trying to do the David Goggins, as I say. What do you do when you're thirsty? Lick your lips. Just carry on through. This is hydration right there, right? Yeah, I'm taking it real easy today, guys, with this pain under here and stuff, alright? So I'm just definitely feel right through that. Yeah. Just take it careful there. Yeah, I could do, like, that's why I got towel down, right? A bit of padding. I'm going to be attacked by a bug, might be. Where did it go? I wanted some free protein. So some free protein went flying by and tried to land on my face. I was going to, Anyway, guys, let's get to 250 push-ups. We're at 240, just 10 at a time. If you want to join in for 1 or 2 each set, feel free. Days. Hey bro, good to see you working out. G'day Ink. Yeah, back at it again, man. Getting ready for September. Gonna be doing 739 push-ups every day. So yep, I've got to keep at it, man. Did 500 yesterday. We're at 250 for today. So just doing a 300 cap for today. Got a busy afternoon. Got to carry a whole heap of stuff around this afternoon. So I just remembered that. I remembered we were busy late, but now I realise I've got to use my arms and carry stuff for... Oh, shit. All right, now I'll be right. More conditioning, lock in those gains, right? Doing 5 since the 20. I'm at 260 now. Damn. Matt's ramped straight up to me there. I'm at 250. Damn, bro. All right, Matt's in the lead there, and I think he's going to keep it. Love it, bro. Try to get these shoulders back in, get it all working. Get it all working. Try to keep everything loosened up. But yeah, at 250. Just going to do another 50 and call it for today. So we'll have a chat after and that if you guys want. Have a coffee. A little coffee inside and a chat, as always. Got the spies for that, give you the protein for free in your sleep. Yeah, true. Got to get it before dinner. Yeah, man, the time zone change is crazy. Like I started on here at like just after 11 a.m. right? Because I do like 9 a.m. All the Americans, all you guys are at work or something, right? It's like 2 or 3 in the afternoon for you. So I try and sort of put it in the middle of my day here. There's nobody in New Zealand watching. Like there's some New Zealanders watch my stream, but you know what I mean. Like if I want to work out at 8 or 9 in the morning, you know, most of the New Zealanders are off at work, so they're not watching, and you know, so yeah, sort of 11 at least I can show up for the American audience primarily. Right, at 250. $260. We're nearly there. 40 more. Good to see your body not covered in scribble. Yeah, I haven't got any tattoos yet. I was going to get something at some point. What's my weight and size, height? It's 6'2". I think it's like 188 centimeters, something like that. 6'2". I'm about 74 kilograms usually. About 74. So I think in pounds it's like maybe it's 165, 100, something like that. No tats, no, yeah, at some point I need to, I was thinking about it. I've always thought about it. It just hasn't really been like a real like urge. I would like something like tell my story about. Like I used to work like vineyards and stuff, so I thought of having something that's like, I'm into motorbikes. When I was 21 working in vineyards and stuff, so I was going to like always keep adding onto the story. Have like a motorbike chain with like grapevines wrapped around, just all this kind of different stuff. It just sort of, yeah, didn't really happen. The other thing I want is a biomechanical tattoo, but like done real properly, right? Some of them are done pretty bad, but it looks like the skin's ripped open and, you know, you're built out of like, you know, springs and pistons and valves and all that. But I want to actually be like mechanically accurate of something that would operate an arm, right? I don't want it to be like a piston, you know, with some torn skin, something stupid, you know. But yeah, I always wanted a good biomech right down the shoulder, right down the full up, like upper sleeve, you know. That's more my jam. We're at 260, 40 to go. Got that in the leg there that time. Get more squats and build my legs more. 270. Quotes going in the links. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. Where are we at? When to go start dinner after my 100? 270, bro. 30 to go. Good work on that 100, man. Yeah, good work on that, bro. Just leave it sore, hit that 100 tomorrow. Try not to have too many carbs, bro. That's going to give you more inflammation, more sugar, carbs. All that's going to inflame you, right? And increase your pain. So, keep your fats up in that. Milk, steak, eggs. Steak and eggs, my friend. But yeah, I don't know what my weight is in pounds. I always forget. Whatever 74 kilograms is in pounds, I think it's like 163, 164 pounds. I'm 6'2", so I think that's like 188 centimeters, something like that. I just scrape into 6'2". I'm not like 6'2.5" or nothing. I sort of just scrape into the 6'2" bracket. As long as I stand up straight, again strong. Right, we're at 270 push-ups, 30 to go. $280, 20 to go. I can fit the 280 in there. I'll be creative. Yeah, perfect. We did 505 yesterday. We're getting close. You can see it's definitely throughout the workout, right? You can see it builds up this part of the arm more, right? The veins sort of pop there. You see all this muscle builds on here. Yeah. Do the D-bird, yeah. Thanks. I can't do the titty shuffle D-bird does yet, unfortunately. There you go. We'll do some push-ups, mate. See, it's starting to build up here a bit more. As you get into the higher numbers, you definitely build here across your pec a bit. So there we go. We're doing good. Big strong, big strong. Yes. Hey, buddy. Start panting like the dog, bro. I'm not your mum. I don't want to know what you hear out of your mum's bedroom. Settle down, Jacob. Yeah, that made you delete your comment, eh? Did somebody finally clap back at you? Stop sitting outside your mum's door, mate. Those aren't dog panting sounds. Anyway, guys, we're just trying to do some push-ups. We're at 280. We got 20 to go today. Oh, man, you do you, honey boo boo on that one, Matt. I ain't gonna try run with you on that. But solid work, man. This is not the dating channels. No. There's no marriage sacks or wedding cages or anything. This is not the Kazakhstan. Oh man, the internet's a wild place, ain't it? Here I am. I moved to the country for a quiet life in the country 15 years ago. Just listen to birds and shit, and I put myself on here, subject myself to just the bullshit of the world that I avoid. Why? It's a question, isn't it? All right, that's right. It's bigger than them. It's bigger than just me. And we'll try and inspire each other. All that, right? That was the plan, wasn't it? $290 down. $290 down. Wet me lips up again because I run out of water down here, so that'll make me feel hydrated. That's a David Goggins tip there. He runs, he doesn't have water for a while. Oh, how do you keep going? Wets up his lips. You run on that, apparently. man. Oh, shit. You can bring the flowers and sit for hours and pretty little baby and bluebirds and oh shit. Anyway, guys, we'll continue on. We got 10 more to go. I'm just gonna give myself a moment here. I hate failing the last set, and it seems to always be when I'm on that last set. I'm like, oh yeah, we're sweet. Then I fail at 8 or 9. Some kind of mental block going on in there, so we have to work at that. You're terrible, Matt. You're terrible. Oh, shit, boys. All right. Last 10. That'll do for today. After 500 yesterday, I'm all right. I don't feel like a whole week of pain at the moment, just getting through sets, but I'm just going to stop at 300 and just make sure I can look after myself. I think 300 was a really good target to set today. I mean, morning session yesterday. I was done. I couldn't do sets of 10 by 230. We've held it now to 290, and then we did a second session of push-ups yesterday. We did 230 in the morning. I couldn't hold the sets of 10. Then we did 270 3 hours later. Well, today I've done 290 in one run. So we're 60 push-ups up on yesterday morning without losing the sets of 10. And that's how quick it progresses, right? Crazy. Yeah, guys, 300 push-ups. Took me an hour 22 on that. Just hanging out, chatting, pacing. Okay, so what's that? 80 minutes, 300 push-ups. It's crazy that I've done 1,000 push-ups in 100 minutes, and that was 300 in 80 minutes because we're just chatting and resting and building it up. It's a very different thing, right? Thank you, Kurt, Mandy. We're gonna head up. Into the house, guys. The caravan. We'll head up into the caravan and have a chat. Just give me a moment here. Make sure get up to the caravan so I can sit there and everyone says, "You're broke. You don't have anything. You da 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 da. Why don't you do push-ups anymore? Blah blah blah." Give it 5 minutes. I can't read shit when I'm out here in the sunlight. My eyesight's not that good. Can we have a word for that? A word for what? What are we having a word for? Have a word for what? Turn down for what? You lost me there, Ronnie. Sorry, mate, I'll just walking and talking. It's a lot of cognitive load for me. Stay in, puppies. Word for that for all the OG fans in here. I'm confused. I'm confused as Ronnie. Do Mandy paint while you're doing the push-ups, bro. Yeah. Draw me like one of your French girls. That's it. Give me a moment, guys. I've got to use the facilities and nobody wants to hear that, alright? I'll be back in a minute. Right, we are back, my good people. Give me a moment here. Where's the push-ups? That's what I was going to say as I was leaving the garage. I was like, one of you guys will say it soon enough. No, I had a good morning this morning. I've organised some stuff I've got to sort this afternoon. I did spend the first of the Super Chat and member money towards the channel, guys. As I said, I'm always going to reinvest it into the channel. So I'm looking to buy a DJI mic and stuff. But the first purchase ever from YouTube channel money is I've bought a mountain bike for a member here who was, looking for a bit of transport and that, and he kept mentioning to me, he mentioned a couple of times, he's like, oh dude, I'd love to have a bicycle, go to the beach, this and that. And, he's got other things going on, he's got responsibilities and stuff, so we used some of the channel money to buy him a mountain bike, so we're going to drop that off in the coming days. So, there you go, I just want to update you guys on that. I've let unknown know, we're going to drop off a bike. I've got him a bike, we'll drop off. Got him a 26-inch mountain bike and get him out and about more. Yeah, he's done a lot of good work since he joined this channel. I mean, Unknown's been around since my first channel, right? And he's put in a lot of work and he's never given up, right? He's always striving forward, so. Yeah, I'll definitely be doing stuff for the channel, Mandy. Most, as I say, the Super Chats and membership stuff, it all goes back into the channel, but yeah, I did, grabbed a bicycle, managed to find a good deal on one, so grabbed him a bike, I'll drop it off to him shortly. Somebody in the channel here, so it's a good way of, giving back from the membership payments and stuff. I thought it'd be good to shout it to the bro. Hey, Renato, good to see you, mate. Toy Storage whiteboard's playing. Yeah, I do have a whiteboard here. Yeah, see, Unknown's very, very pleased with that. Yeah, mate. He's got himself a new whip on the way, so happy days. We're all on the up, boys. I'll make a video from it. I might make a little short or something of getting the bike. I don't, I'm not. It's like I'm not one of these people who goes and taps a card and then films it and makes a YouTube video or something. Be like, look, I helped an old woman cross the street. I'm just mentioning just so donators and stuff know. I'm just did that, but no, I probably won't do a video on it. Oh, Ronnie. Oh, yes. Use the facilities is my method there, mate. Right, there we go. Here's something positive today. About to go and get all the ridge capping's been dropped off a bit later today. So we're gonna be. I'll probably go live for that, guys, to unload the trailer. Getting a trailer dropped off, and he just said, I'll leave it with you, just unload it. So it's all the roof trims for the cabin, all the flashings for all the garage and all that, right? So I've got all of that. A mate of mine who was a shed builder for years. He's got all these different offcuts of different colours and different random lengths and things with little dents in them and stuff. He's like, sweet. So that gets that sorted. Yep. That's exactly what he's planning to do with it, Hector. Is ride on over to the beaches and stuff. Get out and about. So yeah, be rad. Took you a minute. Oh, Ronnie. Hey man, I just did 300 push-ups, bro. Give me a moment here. Let me wake up, Ronnie. Where's me? I can't even find me coffee mug. Oh, as always, the phone's leaning on it. Do you know how much I do that? That my phone is taller than the coffee mug. So I go to make a coffee. You guys see it here, right? I go to make a coffee. I'm like, where's my coffee mug? And it's a black coffee mug behind the black phone. I can't see it. I have my moments where I'm pretty doofy, bro. Yeah, mate. Yeah, XYZ. Yep. You make a good point, XYZ. You make a very good point, actually. That's why I'm not quite. Yeah, my head's a bit scattered right now. Give me a moment. I got to lock in. I just done 300 push-ups. I got to top myself up a wee bit. Make a good point. Out of sight, out of mind. Exactly, Hector. Out of sight, out of mind. Out of sight, getting out of me mind. Getting out of control. Go. Go for the progress. Show the progress. That's exactly it. 500 now, 2 sets of 50 and we're done. Push-ups now, pull-ups. Yeah, Matt, I was at that point, Matt, last year. I could have run with you last year when I was training every day and doing that, bro. We would have been good for that, man. 500 push-ups, 50 pull-ups and stuff. We'll get there. Next, probably after September, bro, after I've done the 739 push-ups every day, bro. We'll do that, eh? We'll be more like 500 push-ups a day, 100 pull-ups, something like that, right? We can do that. I want to keep it going, right? I kind of got off the fitness for a few months. Like, I was doing bits of it, right? I was doing work in the garage. I'm still lifting all these bins around doing the garage. Like, that was my workout. But as far as a structured, like, push-up workout, I've been pretty slack on them. Can't wait, mate. All right, mate. Well, you're going to bloody have to. I know you can't wait, but you're just going to have to be patient, right? Delayed gratification. Oh, I love it. We nearly hit blooming 50 likes today. You guys are crazy. Thank you. G'day, Wavy. How are you, mate? How's things today? We did 300 push-ups today, Wavy. 500 yesterday, 300 today, and we're just having a bit of a chat after. Just cooling myself off a bit. Having me one reward. Great to see Susie get a she with the YouTube money at some point. There's plans, Mandy. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. The priority at the moment, Susie and I talked about that. It's get the garage done, get the cabins done. Then, yeah, it's very much. There is areas around here that are for Susie to have gardens, and we're doing chicken coops and all that stuff. It's just, we got to get some cars going first, get some cabins finished and stuff, and then we're gonna. Yeah, it's all coming. It's all happening. It's all happening. Yeah, Susie's idea of a she shed is a greenhouse where she can grow pawpaws. So we need to sort some more of those. But yeah, I don't really. Wasn't my plan, Mandy, to do that out of the YouTube money. My plan, put it into cabins and stuff. My plan with the YouTube money is to put it into equipment for the channel, so I can grow the channel. Right? That's what I'm about. It's like if you build a business, right, you don't go and spend the profit out of a business, so to speak. You reinvest it, right? So if you have a truck and you say you're a lawn mowing business, you start out with one pickup truck with a weed eater and a lawnmower. As you get more successful, you take on somebody else, you get another truck, another weed eater, another lawnmower. You don't, just go spend the money on your project car or something. So that's what I'm doing with the YouTube is just everything that comes in, I'm trying to put back into the channel in some way, I guess you could say buying paint for the cabin would make it look better for the channel or something, but you know what I mean? I don't think people want to donate for that. I think they'd rather it goes to purposes of really helping other people. That's what I'm trying to do with it, That's the primary thing, is to make better content, Real content, genuine content, but to make better content than I make now, That is the plan, Lieutenant Dan. We're going to have a coffee, guys. We'll chat for a little bit. If anybody has any mental health questions, struggling with discipline, motivation, the usual. Let me know how you're going. Good news, bad news. Oh, yes, nothing there. So coffee and tea time. Remember, your phone is mobile if you'd like to wander to your kitchen, boil your kettle. Make sure I get my headphones. I need to charge these. Make sure these are charged up. And I'm going to work with them later. This is my secret sauce if I'm feeling too lazy, guys. Headphones. And you can do things while you can listen and you're welcome to do that, guys. Just listen in and hang out and ask a question if you want to occasionally or something as you do stuff. Gotta advocate for Susie. Oh no, Susie's well looked after. Yep. Fair enough, Mandy. Yep. Some people have said that as well. Like people make donors and they'll say, like, when this comes in, make sure you and Susie go out and have a dinner or something, So I do appreciate it, guys. You know what I'm like. I just don't want to. I'm really against being a grifter. Like, I didn't get on YouTube to make money, But, the reality is I've discovered how much it costs for equipment and stuff for a channel. I'm like, okay, well, we'll use it for that then. So, it all works out. No unveil on the new truck yet. No, that's next week. Next week, Ben. Sort of late next week. It's all planned. It's all coming together, but yeah, it's in my head, man. I'm excited about it. I'm nervous, man. Last night I was awake about midnight. I was struggling to sleep, and I was like, man, maybe I made a mistake on the truck I got. It's all road legal. It's all ready to go. I know it's a really good truck. And I've gotten rid of my truck, and like, I know it's a calculated gamble. I know, I think I'm doing the right thing, but it's like, man, question myself, dude. It's like, I've just got that last truck all sorted, everything's sweet, and then I sell it on and get another one. I'm like, okay, yeah, I really want this other truck, and it's 4-wheel drive, and it's going to be easy to get out of the drive, and it's got a lot more capability, but I ain't seen it. I've seen, like, 5 pictures of it. I haven't even seen the back of the truck I've bought. I haven't seen the inside of it. I have a lot of faith it's going to be really good, but from things I won't reveal about this vehicle yet in particular, it's a very low mileage vehicle, etc. So it'll be good. It's just, yeah, who knows how much work it needs. I've bought it from hours away. I ain't looked at it. Better not drink that before I put the water in it. Maybe some sugar might help too. But yes, we will. I was asking you guys, like, I didn't want to just show the new truck on live. I mean, I will, but I do want to do like a little video on it, probably as like a premiere. I'll make a YouTube video that when I get the truck, that then you'll see it come up as there's a live premiere of that video coming up, right? It won't be a live stream, but I'll be in the chat talking and stuff if you guys want. But yeah, so I can do like a premiere, like I'm releasing this video. So that'll be like end of next week sometime. So how long should I make a premiere video, sort of going over the new truck and my plans for it, and why I sold the truck I did, and how I plan this out and stuff. I'm not saying what type of truck yet. No, it's all been unveiled. It's very special. Very special vehicle. Very special vehicle. Think along the lines of like a big YouTuber like Whistling Diesel bought like a unique vehicle for a video, right? It's going to be in a lot of content in the future and stuff, right? We're going to, you'll see. But like, it's anybody, a couple of people in here might know, but they know not to say it. It's all, we're building the anticipation of the new truck, man. Because I always do this with YouTubers. I go and buy a new truck or a new motorbike or something, and I'm just like on live. I'm like, oh, here it is, guys. And I like don't make long form videos and stuff. So we've got to do that, I think. Because then a lot of people don't see it, and then people coming in, they're like, oh, did you get it yet? Whatever. So yeah, I want to start doing. I've really been. Like when I got off YouTube and ended my last channel, at the time I created this one, it was like I definitely like I'm only doing this if I'm doing some long form and stuff as well. So it is all coming together bit by bit. We'll get there. We'll get there. One problem at a time. Is it older than 15 years old? It is. It is. How old is it? How old would it be? It'll be about 34 years old, this truck. It's quite similar to the old Dyna, right? I didn't sell the big Land Cruiser. It was just a little work truck we were painting up, so I replaced that. No, not from the 2000s. But we're not going to play guessing game and try to spoil it, because even if you guessed it, like I can't say it. We're not going to spoil the surprise. You're just going to have to. Yeah, she's for 90s JDM, mate. It's the most JDM thing possible from the 90s I could buy. And only I would buy it. Like, all of you are going to look at me sideways and be like, really, that's what you fucking bought? I know that's going to be the reaction on the channel. All of you are just going to be like, are you fucking serious that that's what you bought? And then you're going to think for a moment, you're going to be like, yeah, actually, after watching this guy for a while, that makes perfect sense. He's exactly the guy on YouTube who would buy that. It's going to be exciting. I promise you, I don't want to big it up too much. I don't want to raise the bar too much, right? But I promise you, when you see the new truck, you're going to be like, fuck yeah, bro. That's nice, mate. I like it. But I didn't buy it for you lot. But because I wanted it. It's freaking awesome. I turned my channel into a hungry boot dedicated channel. Oh, that's right. Yeah, yep. What long form videos should I make? I know I want to stream and make shorts, updates on the games I make, but yeah. I'd make long forms people can watch with you discussing the game and like how you're making it and what your vision is and like go through your process. Share your artistic, share your creative process with people. That's what you have to give them, right, Mandy? Like what you've enjoyed doing since you found the channel here, and you've worked harder at it and doing your commissions and stuff. Teach people how to do that. Teach what you know. That's really the purpose of YouTube, right? Is to put out there what you know and try and give to other people with it, right? It's a Toyota. Don't you worry, it's a Toyota. Yep, I am a Toyota man at heart. If you want a vehicle that is reliable and you want it to actually do work, you want it to work when you need it to work, you buy a Toyota. There is no exception. There's nothing better. I'm sorry, this is how it is. I'm not sorry, actually. He says one of his Toyotas is broken. Anyway, it's not its fault, okay? It's not its fault. The gearbox got rebuilt and they didn't rebuild it correctly because they didn't replace the main shift selector shaft. Was bent from an old gearbox they used that had overheated, but they reused that part, and that's why it's not taken fourth gear. It's under warranty and that it'll all get sorted. Well, it just hasn't been done yet. That's what I'm like. That's what keeps me going each day. You guys ask me like what keeps me motivated and stuff. It's like, man, like I want to get that Land Cruiser on. I want to be traveling the South Island with Susie. I want to, like, Susie hasn't really seen the South Island, right? And there's a lot of it I haven't seen. So yeah, we're gonna get out on the road, get around this beautiful country a bit more, and share all of that with you guys, right? Not seeing the messages I'm reading and on all messages. You should be. We got DKX God is talking about trusted Toyotas and that. But you know me as well. I know I sometimes just ramble on about stuff, answering questions nobody asked. Well, if it isn't little Lisa Simpson, the answer to a question nobody asked. Have to wait and see, Mandy. Have to wait and see. Not far off. But we don't want to play a guessing game. We don't want to play a guessing game. You're not far off, though. The new truck is coming to the channel next week, and it's going to be very exciting. Live chat, not all messages. Yeah, I got on all messages. I don't even think I have a live chat option. I have top messages, all messages, fan funding, and none. That's my options on this end. So I just have it on all. Hello, Captain Cooper. Good to see you, mate. How are you? No. No. Diesel, Ben. Diesel. Diesel. Manual. Right. I do like a good 22R motor, though. I had an old Hilux with a 22R motor in it, man. Monster. That is a brilliant. That is the best petrol engine from Toyota for sure. The 22R. Yeah, but I did used to have a 22R Hilux. It was a real good truck. I miss that truck. You got a Holden? No, I don't. Never had a Holden, mate. Never had a Holden. I do like them. Do like some of them though. I like the old probably what is it, about 96, 97 shape. Like the old Greg Murphy, Bathurst era. No, none of those. No, she's a Toyota. I told you, mate. We've replaced the Dyna truck with something similar. You guys gonna have to find out in a few days what we got. We got a new Toyota coming, and we're gonna do for the first time I'm gonna do a long form video. I'm gonna do a long form video that's like release a new truck, and we'll schedule it on YouTube that it premieres at a set time, and you guys can all join the chat. And instead of an evening chat or something right before the evening chat, we'll play that video, and we'll do like a 10-15 minute something. Yeah, some of them do, Casey. Yeah. That's it. The old Commodores and stuff. Yeah, LS1 they started off with. Are you in Australia? No, I'm from New Zealand, mate. New Zealand. Near enough. Pretty similar accent, right? Yeah, just having a coffee and a chow. I did 300 push-ups on this stream, so we're just winding down at the moment. What have I been up to? Yeah, well, yesterday I did 500 push-ups. Today, 300. So it's all building up for September for the New Zealand Prostate Cancer Foundation. So I'm doing, every day in September, I'm doing 739 push-ups. That's how many men in New Zealand died last year of it, right? So one for each person each day. Bring awareness in that, and I also challenge myself. I've never done push-up numbers like that. So when I put an LS into a Forester, yeah, they go right. Yeah, I've driven Foresters a couple of times, Ben. They go all right with a turbo EJ too. It just depends. It depends what you want to do with it, man. Yeah, I quite like the old Foresters. I had one actually for a while. I forgot about that. I was thinking of my mate's turbo one I drove. No, I had a Forester actually for a little while. A little $500 piece of crap. Like it was real cheap Forester. And yeah, when we're done with it and broke it a bit much, we took it out and paddocked it. And all the boys we basically got on the piss and took it around a paddock, and yep, it did well. It did well for a stock thing on road tyres and a paddock. What time is it? Yeah, it must be coming up about 12, surely. Oh no, nearly 1 p.m. 12:51. 12:51. Yeah, afternoon here on Friday. Yeah, Friday. That's right. Driver O2 Forester, love the thing, almost 300,000 miles on it. Nice, man. Hey, man, run that little motor into the ground, dude. But yeah, you could start building up something. You could start looking into an LS swap or something. Kia bro. How are you, Ali? How you, dude? Had a 91 Toyota pickup with a 22RE standard trans, loved it, but that was a lifetime ago. Yeah, I had the X-Cab one. It was a RN90 chassis. It was like a maroon red X-Cab thing. Went all right. Hey man, I towed my big tandem axle car trailer with a 300ZX on it from Wellington with a 22R, man. And the car came with like 4 sets of wheels. The whole car was full of parts. My whole Hilux was full of parts. Yeah, it pulled that thing back the whole way. Like we passed a big curtainside freight truck on the way. It was like one of these big, really long New Zealand hill climbs, and he was doing about 20 kilometres an hour. And we come past him screaming this little 22R in second gear, doing about 30. But I mean, the thing just it towed a good 2,500 kilograms. It was towing over 5,000 pounds for about 500 miles with that little 22R, man. Little beast of a thing, if you want, you want to start doing lawn mowing, landscape, you want to start doing anything, get yourself a little Toyota pickup, man. You can build a whole business on that back of that thing. LS motor in the Forester would blow the tires off. Yeah, it would. Yeah. So you got to think about. I was putting an LS in a 300ZX at one point, and you have to, at the end of the day, you have to think about, like, what is the fuel cost? Like, how do you want to use the car, right? So as much as I want an LS in my car, I may still yet do it. It's the fuel prices in New Zealand are more than double they are in the States, and like, I just want to drive this thing up the back roads to the beach and the twisties and that. It's like, do I need a gas guzzling like V8 in it? You know what I mean? If the more fuel it drinks, the more tires it chews up and all this, that, like, the more it costs me to use it, right? So, like, I really wanted a car like that, but now I've got more back into my motorbikes. I got other cars, I got trucks, I got Land Cruisers and stuff I want to enjoy, right? And travel around. So, like, the whole modding cars and that way thing, I've kind of gone out of it, man, of modding cars, like engine swaps and that. Hang on, I got Sorry, guys, neighbour come over. Asking if I've seen his bloody dog. I'm like, who the fuck's on the deck? Jesus. Didn't expect that. Well, you come through the gate. Why didn't you let me know they come through the gate, dog? Fuck's sake. He's caught napping. What do I feed you for? Sorry about the interruption there, guys. Maybe yelling out from the gate. Golf GTI with a turbo. Yeah, I mean, honestly, bro, like with cars, I'd suggest just like modding them is fun and that, but like all the stuff I had 20 years ago, like I'm 39 now, right? All the cars I had and motorbikes as a teenager and all the wheels I bought and all the paint I put on them and the stereos, I have none of it, bro. Like life moves on, your income increases, the things you want change, and it's just like I just suggest don't sink money into them, bro, and like don't try like impress other people or something, like make sure you build what you actually want to build. Yeah, at least she barked in the end, but yeah, the neighbour was already yelling out and he was already 2 steps through the gate, so luckily the dogs weren't outside. But they know him, they're alright, but yeah, he was looking for his dog. Terrible security guard, well, usually in the day they're asleep. If they know I'm up, that's when they sleep, right? The dogs are actually they're more nocturnal than you'd think. That's why dogs sleep a lot in the day. They're up most of the night. Like that's how dogs are. They're actually pretty nocturnal, to be honest. Like they get up early, but like once you let them out in the morning, you walk whatever. Like they sleep most of the day, right? They lay around and sunbathe and stuff. It's 3 in the morning. If you wake up, the thing, the dogs are like ears full up. Dock her pay, yeah. Got to earn your kibble around here, dog. You come up here. Good job, I suppose. Just buy a used car and drive it like an old lady. I mean, hey man, like if you can find somebody else's thing that's like a little bit modded or something, it's just like if you're into building cars, you love the build, like do engine swaps and you really love that challenge, like that's more the thing to do. But sorry, we were reconnecting for a moment there. If you like the process of building cars, focus on building cars. If you like driving cars and actually just going out and doing things with them, you don't want to take your car off the road and like, I'm going to do an LS swap. And it's like, takes 2 or 3 years or something. And, your plans change, life changes, right? That's where it can get like a bit of a problem. So as a camper, it is, mate. Yeah. €3 pay the year. But, as always, man, it's just you. Things that run, like I'm cutting down on a lot of cars. Like I end up essentially hoarding, right? ADHD and that, and I was raised by a hoarder as well, right? So, tough choices. But yeah, I'm definitely clearing out a lot right now. Like I'm about to get rid of at least 3 cars out of here, so we can get this other garage up and stuff, and then get some other stuff gone. Get it all gone. I'm building. Got a good missus these days. Got a good woman, building a life with her. Building cabins and stuff, and looking to get more into motorbikes again, and flow along. But yeah, I only got one ass. I can't drive 20 cars. So that's where I'm at with it. Like to me, bang for buck, nothing is going to beat a motorcycle. Like going to a track on the motorcycle. I'm looking at talking with a friend today. Actually, talking about getting a dirt bike just to go ride out at like Woodhill Forest in New Zealand, in Auckland. Go out, there's a sand spit they call it, right? And it's basically a pine forest full of sand tracks for dirt bikes, right? You just get out there and go for it. I've been there once before, like 20 years ago. A mate threw me. It was like a Kawasaki 200 2-stroke. It was like an old 94-ish or something, KDX, something like that. Little 2-stroke 200 or 220, something like that. I don't know what it was, but I had good fun on that. So yeah, it could be something like that. I was just going to get like a Honda 254 stroke or something will do. Oh, I haven't seen that. No, I haven't seen that show. I never really played Fallout or anything, man. I always did like driving games and Call of Duty and stuff. Yeah. You're right there, dog. Now you're going to watch the gate. Have your ear hard up on the glass. So now you're going to monitor. Look, now you're going to monitor it. The ear up on the glass, like a doctor. You got tabs on it now. Thanks for that. That's good, mate. Good job. You know what the solution to that is? More German Shepherds. That's what I need. More German Shepherds. Saw a beautiful puppy for sale the other day, but they're like $1,800, and I don't really need a third dog right now because it's another mouth to feed. But beautiful black and grey combination. Yeah, I think it was a Swiss Belgian Shepherd, long coat, like not quite a jet black, but more of a grey. Yeah, beautiful dog. But I have to. This is why I can't look at like the rescue centres dogs they have. I can't look at cars and trucks and motorbikes and stuff all day, or I'll just got to control myself. Got to control myself, right? You can't have it all. You got to narrow it down somewhere and focus. And like my ADHD just wants to grab everything. I see a puppy, I'm like, I want it. I want it. And it's like, no. We don't need a third dog right now. Okay, let's just close that. Let's just close that. We got other things to focus on. Right, I'm already like. I always remind myself that to add anything into my life, something has to be subtracted, right? So we got 24 hours in a day. So if you're using all 24 hours of the day, right? Be it if you're sleeping, you're scrolling Instagram, whatever, working, whatever. So if you want to add something in, something's got to go. Something it's a time slot that you need to allocate. Well, I need this much time to work out or do this thing. So something has to be cut somewhere. You can never just add things in. We only have 24 hours in a day, so something's got to be subtracted, right? So I always remind myself of that. Of like, I've got enough projects here. I got enough shit here to do for the next 3 or 4 years, man. I don't need to be adding more cars, motorbikes, like getting the new truck and then selling that a few weeks later and getting another truck. Like, yeah, okay, but it's a bit of a distraction, right? It's something I needed. It's something I did really want to make happen. And that's great, but I can't keep putting time at it. Like the 2-wheel drive Dyna took a lot of time just because it couldn't get out of the driveway and shit. And then I'm buying pavers for the driveway just to be able to use the thing, which is the primary reason I sold it. It's just getting it. My driveway is very steep here, right? So I was looking at all the 4-wheel drive versions of these kind of trucks, and they're all like $30,000. I don't have. Obviously, I'm not going to spend $30,000 on a little run-around work truck. I don't have that kind of money, right? So, I managed to find something 4-wheel drive that'll do the job, and yeah, hopefully keep that a while, and then we'll upgrade it again in the next year or two. Sometimes it's just too much. Yeah, we only have 24 hours in a day, and it's like people are like, how do I get consistent with working out and that? It's like, I don't have the time or something. It's like, well, yeah, the only way you free up time to do something is you have to eliminate something else. So like that's what's been the biggest battle for me to move forward with my life from all having the cars and stuff is I don't want to have this many cars right now. I don't want to have all these bins of parts. I don't want to keep all this stuff, but like it's still like I need some of it. I've got to build some cars and stuff, but I don't want to do that anymore. I've lost interest in it. I've gone more back to motorbikes and stuff, and now I'm stuck with that past. Right, I have to keep cleaning it up. Have to keep putting time that I could be putting at my new pursuits. I can't do yet. I can't do that until this old work is done, right? So the old work's really hard to do. So I have to imagine, well, what's it going to feel like when that's done? How am I going to feel? I have to imagine that, right? The garage is clean, these parts are gone. I've got this, I've got that, I've achieved these things, right? That's what I keep in my mind, right? When I don't feel like doing it, because the only way I'm going to get there is I have to just go in and do it when I don't feel like it. And as you see, it progresses each time I'm in the garage. We get a little step forward, right? Maybe get a Chihuahua. Probably not the best idea. She'll try and make it squeak. It's going to be a fun game when we have chickens. With Susie wanting her chickens. They. Because we quite like looking at the chickens the neighbours have, don't we? Going, yes. So many parts at work, yeah, yep. Yeah, it all just got out of control, man. It all goes, like a lot of my stuff, I moved out of the place I was in, and a lot of my stuff, I went into storage buildings for ages, but I literally had to rent 3 buildings to store my stuff, or like I had nowhere to put it. There was like nobody nobody had a bit of land I could park it on at the time. Nobody had anything. I had no choice, so it just ate money like crazy. I sold a lot of my vehicles and stuff just to pay for the storage on everything else, and the economy just went. So yeah, that's why I built my own garage, man. I had to get a lease on this land, and should be here 10 years. And the whole idea is put the garage up in steel frame, the cabins, everything is steel framed, so I can just unbolt it and I can just put it in a 40-foot container. So maybe I go travel overseas for years and it's just a 40-foot container in a storage yard. It's got my garage in it, my house, my furniture, everything's in container. And then when I've bought my own bit of land, it's just plop the container there and start assembling, right? Do it over again. But that's the way I could find to get out, you know. It's the only way I could think of. With all the different things that factored. I won't go into it all, but yeah, that was the solution. After much scheming and much depression and much feeling like there wasn't going to be a way out, I went, okay, well, I'll do what I can with what I got. What can I do from the position I'm in? I need to get these cars finished up. I need to space to sort through stuff and get them done. Right, I need a garage. Well, I can't afford to lease a building, but I can afford to lease some land and with somebody who will let me put a shed on it to get things done, right? So, you know, it took a lot of stress and a lot of depression and stuff and a lot of thinking, and then, you know, really fighting with myself. Well, there's got to be a way. And this is the way, right? There it goes. If the upkeep is more than the enjoyment and you do more maintenance on the upkeep, yeah, it's like you know, you run a drift car or you run a drag racing car. You know, these guys will spend how long building stuff to do, you know, a 10-second run, or the nitro funny cars. You know, they do one run, then they're in the pits spending thousands of dollars rebuilding the engine every run, right? Yeah, it's all Reba. The dog's farts get pretty ripe in here, to be honest. Yeah, so I give them grain-free biscuits, so they are pretty meaty, to be honest. Yeah, it certainly will catch you off guard. Trims up the nose hairs for you. Yeah. How's your day going? What next witty line do we have from you, my friend? My neck. Oh, 300 push-ups done. How many push-ups have you done today, Reba? Reba? Good. Have a good day. Oh, fantastic, mate. You have a good day too. Make sure you hit the like button for me. Show me some love. 10. Oh, you got to catch up, mate. You got to pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket. Got to pump those up. Seeing the Chihuahua. Oh, man. I saw something on Instagram, I don't know, a few days ago. I'm not really on there much these days. It was somebody had crossbred a Malinois and a Chihuahua. The Malinois is like a militarized version of this thing. And somebody mixed it with a Chihuahua. And it's like, ooh. It's an interesting breed. Gonna eat dinner. I'll see you tomorrow morning for a workout. Fantastic, Matt. Yep. Yeah, I wouldn't try and get yourself a visual, a mental image on that one, ex-God. Let's just say I imagine they did things like that artificially. I don't imagine they melt. Just laughing at Zed being Zed on his bed rolling around. Spastic. Should be, yeah. Hey man, that's how we got all the breeds of dogs, though, right? It's all crossbreeding, bro. That's how it's been the whole way since they were wolves, mate. You know, they all come from wolves, man, right down to the pugs and little teacup dogs. It's all breeding different mutations and stuff, right? Certain traits, you know, they take the runt of the litter. Oh, we want a smaller dog, you know, like breed the two small runts together to make. Well, you know, that's how it all splits off, right? It's an interesting episode of Rick and Morty about that, where the dogs take over. I think it might be in season 1 or season 2. Yeah. If you want to laugh, look up on Instagram. Look up Malinois cross Chihuahua. It's an interesting breed, but again, I wouldn't focus on it too much. You're right there, dog. You just some days I sit Staring out the window, watching this world pass me by. Oh, there you go. Your mother's home now. You there? The mama. Okay, your mama's back. Right. Alright guys, I'm going to wrap it up now. We got some stuff to run around, do outside and that while there's a break in the weather, so Susie's got home and she knows the game plan. My eyes! Yeah, from SpongeBob, right? Alright guys, thank you very much for over 50 likes. That's crazy. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate you guys joining in for the workout streams and stuff and supporting that. Please do, yeah, if you can show up each day, it'll really help get some more people in here and grow things, right? Pet the dog before I go. There we go, Ronnie. There you go, love. Happy dog. They don't like so much up on the ears and stuff, right? Just so you know, if you ever know anybody who gets a German Shepherd puppy, when they're a puppy before their ears stand up, never play with the ears or the ears won't stand up properly, right? You don't play with a puppy's ears if they need to stand up. You know, scratch them down here, right on the breastplate, mate. Give her scratches there. Alright, guys. I'll catch you guys later on. I'm going to go get some stuff sorted. Thank you very much. Take care. Alright. I'll be back later on. We'll do an evening chat tonight. I'll probably do a stream unloading a trailer. Bro's showing up with a trailer in a little while, so we've got to unload that. Alright, guys. I'll catch you later. Have a goodie.